Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be recapping EXO Kitty Season 1 Episode 6, which I just watched like an hour ago, I think. Anyways, yes, so all three of my videos, even though it was filmed today, I have different outfits on. I had my work outfit for the first video, second video I had Malloy top, and this video I have black pink pants and Jisoo top. Anyways, before we get distracted, let's talk about season 1, episode 5. Six. Sorry, 6. So we started off the episode with a Minho dream. Manifesting for that to happen in season 3, by the way, because that was such a hot dream. Maybe not the way, Kitty was talking, because that was definitely Minho that was thinking that way, but there was no way she was ever going to say bloody, because she's playing an American, half American, half Korean, even though in real life she's half Chinese, half Canadian. So this is where we find out that Minho truly has feelings for her. Like, it's legit, because let's be real, all the little sex dreams that Minho, Kitty, and Yuri not Yuri, and Kitty have about certain people, you then realize who's in their mind. So for Minho, it's Kitty. And like, let's be real, he didn't admit it. He thought it was a nightmare, everything, etc., etc. Then you had them talk about, Kitty and Alex being potentially related to each other, because in Kitty's mind, in Kitty's mind, what she understood from the little history she checked up on with the little hospital band that says that he was there was a baby bracelet thingy, and it looked like it was a girl, actually, so she thought it was a brother or a sister. So we found out it was a boy adopted from Australia. But again, the fact that Kitty's mom kept it, Kitty automatically assumed that it was, Kitty's mom that was pregnant. And now that she found out that Daniel Lee, or Professor Lee, now Principal Lee, is the father. But it turns out, hang on, do we find that out in this episode? No, we don't. We'll find out later on. We'll explain what it is later on, once they find out. And Alex is a little overwhelmed about the whole news, that even he didn't want to acknowledge it with Professor Lee, because I think he tried to bring it up during Chuseok, but Professor Lee was the one that said that he didn't want kids. So Alex just got butthurt about it, because he thought, Professor Lee doesn't want to have anything to do with kids, so he definitely doesn't want to know about him. So, yeah. But Kitty was trying her best to kind of hype him up and say, go reach out to Professor Lee, go tell him that, blah, blah, blah. But he wasn't ready yet. She meant well, but Alex wasn't ready, and Professor Lee is definitely not ready to hear that news, especially from Kitty or Alex. It would be best that it was coming from the biological mother. What else? So they were preparing for Minho's party. He did this huge party, because he pretty much rented an entire club, I guess, where they, hold their parties every year, apparently. I'm not sure whether they hold it there every year, but they seem like they do. And that was basically, Kitty at first didn't want to go because she wasn't in the mood, she was pretty much kind of hurt by what Alex told her. and also hurt by Day and Yuri, because again Day didn't say thank you for the necklace, even though Kitty doesn't know that Day never received that necklace. And he's trying to talk talk to her and everything, but Kitty's just butthurt about it because she thinks that Day was being ungrateful. Although honestly, Day would never mean to hurt anyone because he's such a nice guy. Yes, I get it. Back during season 1 when I first watched it, I've always been Team Day. I mentioned that before, only because he was such a nice guy and they were supposed to be cute and the storyline was supposed to be, adorable. But with the way season 1 was kind of set up, it just didn't look like they were really meant to be. They were meant to be best friends. And season 2, you realize they are better off as best friends than they are in a relationship. Day finally, got over the fact that him and Kitty broke up and he can just move on. But I feel like Day needs to concentrate on himself because I don't think he's suitable boyfriend type, like based on how I've been watching it. I watched the whole of season 1 and the whole of season 2 before, and multiple times for both those seasons. So I now realize that Day is not the boyfriend type, but he's the best friend type. Okay, so what? And then we get into Kitty trying to find a mission to, kiss someone that very night, to move on with another guy, because at this time, obviously, she didn't know that she was bi until obviously towards the end of this particular episode, but we'll get to it when we get there. So she's been trying to find her a perfect match to replace Day, to try to get over him, everything. But of course she finds all these douche guys and it just doesn't make sense. She was trying to find a suitable guy. She did almost find someone, but of course this guy thought that he can win her over by insulting Yuri. And of course, in the words of Shania Twain, Kitty says, that don't impress me much. My bad, sorry. And I don't think they fully understand what's going on. Like, they don't fully understand the Shania Twain reference. I mean, they're in Korea. I think they know more about Asian pop culture than they know about westernized pop culture. Or they probably know a little bit about it, but this is Gen Z we're talking about. Or Gen Alphas, I'm not sure, but Gen Z for the sake of the show. And this is when we find out that Yuri and Kitty are slowly starting to get along and build a friendship, because Kitty stood up to Yuri by saying that, you can't just win me over by insulting another girl, because that's wrong. Like, it's not right. And yeah, and that was before she got drunk, so we'll get to there when we get there. Of course, I forgot to mention, Kitty comes in with this cute little black dress and her hair deadly straight, like really straight. I'm pretty sure she was wearing heels and she just was looking hot and everyone's just like staring at her. And that's when you realize, oh my god, this girl's so grown up now. I still remember her as that cute little 9 or 10-year-old that you saw on the To All of the Boys I've Ever Loved movies, with the big glasses and just adorable, so cutesy. And it mind boggles me that she's grown up now. It's insane. It's so insane. But yeah, she's grown up into a young woman. She's supposed to be, I think, 15 or 16 in season 1 and season 2, because it was only semester 1 and semester 2, which is 1 whole year. If you don't know the terminology, semester 1 is term 1 and term 2, and semester 2 is term 3 and term 4, but it's the whole year. Not sure if that's like that in Korea or if they go by the American calendars. And then we get to Yuri having a little bit of a dancing performance with Mihi and Eunice. This was the season where Mihi and Eunice barely spoke or barely had lines and was barely noticeable. But it's so good that fast forward to season 2, Eunice has quite a lot of lines and is well noticed now. So it's nice to see that a bit of a change. Hopefully in season 3 we get Mihi, because I want to get to know that character. But I guess in order to get to know that character, she has to hook up with one of them, because apparently that's how it works. But I really want them to focus on just Minho and Kitty. And I really hope that the drama that comes within the relationship is based on, like, you know, relationship issues, not other people's involved. Like Yuri realizing she has feelings for Kitty and then interrupting that whole moon covey, and then Kitty probably starting to realize, oh my god, she has feelings for me again, and those feelings will trigger. We can't have that. Like, I really don't want her hurting Minho this time, actually, for real. I want them to be together. That's what I hope that they promise us, because they were teasing that the entire season too. You would think that they would be together, so, you know, make it happen, Jenny Han. We're coming for you if you don't make it happen. Okay, we're getting... Again, I'm rambling on about another season, and we're supposed to talk about Exo Kitty Season 1, Episode 6. And then we get to find out that, you know, Yuri is a DJ, and she was performing there too as a DJ. And Kitty being drunk and all, you know how when you're drunk, all of a sudden the truth comes out and all these feelings come out, and then, you know, you get all mixed feelings. So depending how much of a drunk person you are or a tipsy person you are, things happen. Kitty realized she was so mesmerized by Yuri and was starting to realize that she's gorgeous and beautiful. And I don't think we got to know that she was bisexual yet. She just was, you know, starstruck and mesmerized by Yuri, you know, being a DJ and performing. And then, you know, finally understanding why Day is in love with Yuri. But Day was there standing, trying to explain to her, no, it's not the case. I think he was planning on telling her that, well, Yuri is gay and she's in love with Juliana. But, you know, you couldn't say that because it's not your secret to say. And 2, he's probably going to tell her that, no, I'm the one that loves you. This is all a fake relationship. That's probably another thing he was trying to say to her. But, you know, all that was, like, interrupted when she said, you know, when she was starting to realize she has feelings for somebody else. But, of course, we don't know who yet until fast forward to what happens later on. And we end the episode with Kitty having a sex dream about her and Yuri. And then that's where we're going to continue with Exo Kitty Season 1, Episode 7. So see you next weekend. Hope you have a great weekend. And yeah, see you. Bye, TV Fanatics.